always backwards. We could fix that. Don't worry, I won't play it. I have this on for no reason. I was actually just listening to a YouTube video about how to play harmonica. Because I have one now. It's going to be rough because I'm going to be in the woods like, I have no connection, but... It's going to be swell. The reason it's vertical today is because I have to move around. I need assistance. I need an adult. I have to try to remember all the things I need to bring on this trip. You can help me with that, I hope. We got a hatchet today. I can't show it to you because it's in the car. But we do have a hatchet ready to go. So the only thing I have to do is when I get there, I need to, of course, buy some firewood. I believe it's usually 6 or 7 pieces of wood. And I'll be able to break that down into tinier pieces. And we have fire starter now. If you didn't see the shorts I did earlier today, the unboxing videos, which are not hugely popular. But hey, the one thing about this channel I can guarantee is that I'm going to do whatever I feel like. It may not be the best idea because people are like, do only one thing. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I had that thought as a beginning when I was going to do, just whiskey content. Now it's something else. Did you name your hatchet Molly? No. I will show you when I can. I will show you guys the hatchet. You can help me come up with a name. But I did pick it on purpose. There were 2 of them at Home Depot. One of them has an orange handle, which is the one I was thinking of getting, but I didn't like the orange. It was very bright orange, which maybe because I could find it easier or whatever. But I just didn't like the look of it. It didn't feel right. The other one, however, it was a brand I recognized. And I wouldn't say I trust, but I've purchased their stuff before, and I still have that stuff. And it still functions. So I bought that instead. Also, YouTube's trying to do the vertical live videos more often, so you can see, I think super chats are a thing, and I think there's, these biddies or something I don't know. Those are options if you want to play around with it. We love having the top fans, by the way. For me, that's over here. And in case anyone hasn't caught up, I'm going to the mountains of Vermont tomorrow. When I'm going to the mountains of Vermont? Tomorrow, that is? I don't know when. I have been working on the podcast just before the stream. I just finished it. Just needs to be edited. And, I'm doing the I don't plan method. So I have a plan to travel, but it's just to get there. Exactly when I'm ready to leave. It's much more, it's safer that way. They are starting? Yeah, I did see that. There's a possibility of thunderstorms. Well, look at my whiskey collection. I haven't had a drop in so long. Actually, no, I've tasted whiskey. Booyah. Hello. Cecina? Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It is greatly appreciated. I can't do the whip crack sound I usually do, because I'm not using OBS right now. This guy keeps moving. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this dude because he's at the top. He may look familiar to some of you. Hold on. Let's see if I can do it. There he is. I think I've showed him off before. Look at him. A monument. Well, there are some things I have already. I will show you. I don't want to show them to you. It's like toilet paper and a pillow, because last time I went camping, I forgot a goddamn pillow. So that's why we're doing this. You get to be dragged around on a stick by me. I can show you the food. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this down over here. Over there. Mama KillCo's here. Sleepy? Mom? It's still late. It's 7. You should wait until 8 p.m. to go to sleep. Putting the harmonica. I was playing with the harmonica just a moment ago. And for those who didn't see the shorts, we have our shower shoes, which are very, very necessary when you go into public showers. Very necessary. Our fire starters. Everything's backwards. I hate it. We have 36 of these. I don't think I'm going to need 36, so I'll have to narrow that down. Those are for many camping trips. Of course, very important, tiny fan. Always bring a towel. We have, show you the other stuff if I can. You have the battery, and we have the laptop. We have the pillow. Very important. If anyone was curious about this one, it's near my door. It's backwards, so I gotta read it to you. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affections of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics, and enjoy the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you lived. This is to have succeeded. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it's not backwards. It looked backwards to me for a second. So I hope you read along with that one. That's there just for me. I don't always look at it, but it helps that it's there. We have the cooler. My apartment's a mess, by the way, so if you see anything behind me, ignore it. This is our setup here. There we go. This is what I use for cleaning. We got a bowl, we got a thing, we got these. This will have the milk in it. I need to make the pasta tonight, since I decided I'm going to just bring made food with me. I should do the eggs too. I have to remember my pot. This is going to be the big one for me, having at least most of my meals at the campsite. All my lights are on, by the way. Don't worry about it. Actually, that one isn't on. So you get to see the scope of the lighting in my apartment building, or apartment itself. Are you French? No. We are not French here. How dare you? I would never be a Frenchman. Although, I do love a baguette and a cappuccino. A scone. I don't know if they say scone. I say scone. What do they say in French? I failed French, if that makes you feel better. I basically took French in high school and didn't do a good job at all. Parlez-vous anglais? Why is my mustache like that? It grew this way. Actually, it grew to a point where I had to handle it. That's it. I'm cute, Ryan. Now stop. Stop it. Don't you dare. Appreciate that. Ugh. And to sum it up, my mustache has wax all over it. I am French, obviously. No, I'm Irish. I have freckles. I have freckles everywhere. All right, okay. Ryan, I'm a Brian, so we're like arch enemies. You know, how many times were you accidentally called Brian when you grew up? How many times was I accidentally called Brian? Can we date? No, I'm single. It'd be too difficult. Probably from England. I do look like I'm from Peaky Blinders, I know. I started it. That's right, I started the trend. It's just coincidence. It's a weird coincidence that these hats became like modern now. They're from back then, and now we have hats like this. Corner whiskey. Hello. Cheers. Everyone, thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Greatly appreciated. Again, I'm going camping in Vermont tomorrow, and I'm not good at camping. Oh God, no! This has to be like this. This has to be like this. People love it. I got a lot of compliments. Boston Scallies. Something like that. What else do we have? This is where the pasta's gonna hide. The biggest concern is food, for the record. I think I should have enough room in my little cooler thing here. Your French is très bien? Terrible? Très terrible. Oui. Oui. So you're making me think of Eddie Izzard. Anytime you start thinking French and accents and languages, I go the other way. Verticals bring wider viewership. Sometimes it's suspect. Yeah, well. We figure it out pretty fast. That's the thing. More people here is cool. More likes, more attention is good. Like and subscribe, everyone. You know the drill. Hit the thumbnail. Hit the thumbnail? Hit the thumb. Please. The YouTube overlords demand it. What else do I have? I would bring out my Bowie knife thing. Liam Harris said, I know. Thank you. appreciate that. It's always nice to hear, even if people are just being silly about it. Folding laundry in the background. How dare you fold laundry? I have laundry to do, I think. No, I did laundry. I was a good monkey this. I was a good ape. We also have hand sanitizer stuff and bath stuff for if I can't find a goddamn shower. I know of at least two. You have a cat on your lap? How is that cat doing, Mother? We have our water. Show you my filthy floors. They're not that bad. We have this monstrosity full of water. Whoa. Relax. Sheesh. Multiple times how many languages I speak. Sight words for many. The answer is, well, none. Not even my mother tongue. Hardly speak a word of it. Yeah, I speak English poorly. That's it. That's all I know how to do. I was taught how to learn to read English. I was taught how to speak it. And now there's another language out there, and it has a lot to do with emotes. You speak two-ish. I'm attempting to learn Japanese, but if you don't talk about it, and if you don't speak Japanese with someone else, it's never going to stick. Find a loyal female in 2025. Doesn't exist, does it? I'm pretty sure it does. But we probably shouldn't call them loyal females to start with. Find a person who likes you for who you are. That's a good start. English poorly, exactly. So much the same, yeah. My dad was an English teacher. That probably helped. Your second language is corn and whiskey. That's tough. I don't know. I want to say Japanese just because I said Japanese. That'd be hilarious. Look at him. They just watch me every day. Dutch. Dutch. Dr. Sugar Kitty. 9 of varying degrees, at least 4. Very few people know much about. Chevy Feisby, hello. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It is very greatly appreciated. I was going to guess Norwegian. There you go. Yeah, that's a shot in the dark. What language do you think I speak? I have no idea. I can only go for an hour tonight, too. I wanted to do a little longer trying to figure out what I need. But I have to eat food. I haven't planned to do that very well. These lights are very bright, aren't they? Kin? Ken probably has a different language in there somewhere. Code is one of those languages. Oh, yes, I was going to show you this guy thing. Hold on. There's probably a good way to do this. I don't know what it is. Don't go anywhere. Whoop. Oh, good. I realized when I bent over to pick this up, it could be heavy and I could hurt my back. Thankfully, that did not happen. Down we go. What do we have here? Where are you? Get closer. Hello. This is the unboxing couch, by the way. Where are we? Donna Pass Whiskey. We're in my apartment. I'm going to be in Vermont tomorrow. For 5 days. No problems. This is the dry goods. This is what's probably going to keep me get through all this. Always paper towels, always. Denmark, Norway, Sweden. I just want to go to Japan just to like be enriched in a different culture, and their culture is pretty different from ours, in a good way, in my opinion. But I've never been there, and I'm also an American, and you know, going to other countries these days is a little different than it would have been a few years ago. This is the towel. I'm going to use this as like a hand towel for whatever I'm doing anything with the foods. We're trying to make foods. We have this. Yeah. The AeroPress comes back out of hiding. My large kitchen knife. I'm going to be living off tuna fish, sadly. We have tiny trash bags, because I'm not going to put a whole bunch of stuff into one big bag. That doesn't make sense. It's like a day or two for this tiny little trash bag of stuff. Whatever it is, like if it's nothing that needs to be worried about, just paper and that kind of thing, and we're good. But we have oatmeal. I bought a bunch of protein bars because I've been looking for different kinds of protein bars to try. We have this monstrous thing. This is Gatorade. Gatorade has a protein bar now. Why? My friend's contacting me. Hold on. Let's get back to him after this. So these are new. Oh, here's the thing. I knew I had 3 of them. So we're going to try out the No Cow protein bar. These were just on sale. The one s'mores flavored protein bar. This one is peanut butter chocolate chip, no dairy. And then we have the Gatorade bar, which this is just morbid curiosity, by the way. Morbid curiosity. Gatorade making a protein bar. That can't go wrong. 20 grams of protein, chocolate chip. That's fine. You really just need to find a good granola bar. It's 360 calories. What the fuck? Damn. 29 grams of sugar. This is a giant candy bar. That's what that is. God damn. I have buns. This is going to be for all my sandwiches. I bought these Monster Trail Mix dealies from Stamp and Share. So this is going to be some trail mix snackies when I'm out there. I thought about making my own, but then I realized I'm not good at doing things, so I didn't. We have our ground coffee. Only because the coffee I have right now is bean formed, and that's not going to work very well out in camping because I need my grinder. Although I could have one that's like manual. I'm not that dedicated to my coffee, believe it or not. We have some of these. These are from the last time. Smoked sausages, which will go well with these little hard cracker things. And I'm bringing cheese along. So that's what this is. More like campfire snack food. We have noodle cups because they just need hot water for that. That's it. And then here's more of the tuna fish. I mentioned it. We have these packets. We have a tuna creation. We have some bumblebee lemon stuff, and we have these ones. These ones are actually not great. I've had one, but it's a sandwich in seconds. And it actually is. You just kind of smush it out. You have tuna salad sandwich, but it's not much anything. It says high protein. Their high protein is 8 grams of protein. My high protein is 30. If I want something high protein, it's 30 or 40. Because guess who needs more protein in his life? My left bicep hurts still after, it's Thursday, Friday, well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so it's only been a couple days. But I was exercising again on Thursday. And yeah, my bicep, we did bicep stuff, bicep and like upper back stuff. Most of me is fine. My left bicep still, hold on. Yeah, still stings to extend. Yeah, that hurts. I don't like that. I'm going to stop. Ugh. So hopefully I didn't really hurt myself. If I did, it's all my fault. So it's fine. And then, of course, the Legends. This will actually need bread. I can't use the rolls for this. That's gross. Peanut butter and jelly is always default. I have some apples. The real question is, like, what am I going to grab tomorrow that needs to be chilled? That's where I get concerned. Oh, chat didn't move. How dare you? Share naughty? Yes, you can. Chat wasn't moving. I'm sorry about that. Pinky's batch in the clan. That sounds nice. I'm a psychopath? How'd you know? Virginia, French, Hindi. Goddamn. Cats are, yeah. Good on the protein. It is. Kathy, you, hello. Sorry. I'm catching up with chat because for whatever reason this thing decided to not keep moving chat. Because it's on my phone. And I hopefully will be able to do one of these while camping. I don't think so. But we'll see. Oh, what else? Was it? It was either Kathy or Christy. Someone recommended the place me and Zenbu went to this past week. It was all right. was good. What else? Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of technical items. I don't think I'll need them. Like I have so many things that are almost necessary. I don't have my actual microphone. I should have used that for this, but I tend to forget I have them. They're a little tiny microphone that clips on. Christy saying hello. Was it you that recommended that restaurant? Pine something. Yeah. We went there. Thank you. I like my hat too. I got it at Four Roses. I'll show you. It's going to be backwards, I know, but I need the evidence here. Four Roses bourbon on the back. From the distillery. It just happened to be at the time I was looking for a hat like this. And it just happened to be there. Oh, Sugar Kitty, they are doom scrolling. So YouTube has lives and shorts, and you just kind of scroll through them. Sometimes they'll throw a live on there. So there are a lot of new people who are just kind of like popping in, like, what's this? And, you know, plenty of people who have nothing else to do will have something to say. But it's fine. Again, they're just people. And if they're not people, well, then they're just AI that's been programmed very strangely. Yes, Four Roses, indeed. I miss my Four Roses. I have what's left of one of my, was it OESO bottles, I think? And they have all these new bottles now. Like what? Why? I have to stop drinking for 1 year. And they come out with all these new release type things. Not new, but mustache fixation. Yeah, people get a little weird about mustaches like this. I don't know what it is. Most people love it. Most people just feel like, that looks amazing. I'll be like, I know. No, the default answer is thank you. I put a lot of upkeep into it. That's not what I say. What do I usually? What's one that's good to say? I do my best to maintain it. There we go. Oh yeah, sure, you're kidding. I realized that wasn't too far away from there. I was looking at the campsite earlier. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I'm worried about this thing. I think it's starting to show its age. But this is the thing I bought early on for travel streams. So I have this giant like light bulb thing. Basically stretch it out, and it's starting to like collapse on itself if I put this on there. And this is supposed to be the thing that holds the phone in place. You want to get blinded? Blah. There's multiple different settings. Multiple brightnesses. Ah! Sorry. Yeah, it was acting up earlier. This is the thing I've been using to do the shorts at the shorts couch. Welcome to the shorts couch. It's fairly new. This is an old couch I've had for a long time. A love seat, I think it's called, because it's only 2. But there's a bed in here, so someone could stay over if they wanted. What else? I've been thinking about bringing this. I don't think I'll need it, but I have it, so I haven't needed it recently. I thought I was going to use it for the training I've been doing, but I have this nice foam thing that I can use and put this on the ground, because I do have that bed pad. It's like 2 inches of bedding, but having that underneath me wouldn't hurt either, you know. But it'd be another thing to carry. That's the problem. That's the problem. And this I don't want to forget. I am wearing the funny shoes right now, Sugar Kitty. Yes. And I don't know if I'm wearing them correctly, or they're too small or too big, because I keep lifting my heel, and it does not come with my heel. It just kind of lets me slide through it. Good place. My great memories for me as a kid growing up in Central New York. It stopped moving again. Pop KillCo, hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Dale. I know you got worn out yesterday. They do have a lot of little activities there, Sugar Kitty, but it doesn't look like anything I'd be able to go to, just because of the time and or cost. This is something I got from Whiskey Mountains. You all might have seen it before. It's still a little janky. Like, it's hard for me to figure out when it's working, but this is a, what do they call it? Emma Carr for an edit. Chevrolet. It's one of the first cars I had. Chevrolet, oh God, what the hell's it called? I keep calling it the Excalibur. That's not what it is. It's a Chevy. Zen would help. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Size too big. But I love the gel, which is so comfortable. I don't think it was an Impala, huh? It makes me think of a sword. So I want to say Excalibur? That's not right. Random question, by the way. But no, not a Malibu. That was the car I had last. This is one of the first ones I had that I felt like was mine. And it was a red two-door Cavalier. That sounds about right. Maybe a Chevy Cavalier. I'd have to look it up again. Two-door thing. Nice to ask. India, sweet. Thank you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's greatly appreciated. Like and subscribe. Sorry. Hey, Stream Elements is working still. Hey, I don't have to say it. Thanks, Stream Elements. Didn't think that thing was running. Do it, Manny. Do it. My mustache is very happy. Yes, I agree. I have to bring this with me. This is the, what is it called? Don McGowan, hello. You're welcome. It's stabilized. So it's a stabilizer thing. I use this to do my video of Jefferson's when I took it in the woods. So this will work for them. Keep me from bobbing all over the place. It's just a little weird. The app isn't very nice. It doesn't like being on my phone. Or my phone doesn't like it being there because it's a separate sort of entity. We'll put this here, so I remember that. What else? Everything's really feeling food related at this point. I have the bedding in the car. I have the stove. So the butane stove is in the car. So that's set. The water I have to get to the car. I might do that tonight because that's heavy and awkward. The box full of dry goods. I need to put some bread in there still. I need my, what we're dealing with now, my freaking, what do I call this? My tripod? Sure, we'll call it a tripod. But this is the thing I use mostly because I can leave it where you are right now and just have it on the ground, or I can easily pick it up with one hand and move it wherever I want. Back on the ground again. It's very light. Very, very light. Oh, what was I looking at? I saw something recently that I was curious about. Hold on. Tripod, there you go. There we go. So this came across my view recently, and I was wondering about it. Clearly, I don't think I can read it because of copyright, but who knows? Catcher in the Rye. I relate to this story a bit too much. And this is like the edition you get in high school. It's just this paperback thing, and it's just a white cover. It just says Catcher in the Rye. The stove? The fuel of the stove? What do you mean? It's all in the car right now. It's a butane. And we are going to look into getting a propane one, since that's more readily available. I had a hard time finding a butane, so I'll have to switch. There is one out there that I want that could use both. I don't think I'd need both, but it's a thought. Greasy Sand, we're doing pretty good. Thus far. I only put that in there today, so it's not like it's been in there too long. I do worry about it being warm, but I don't think it's going to explode. But it could. Let me remind myself how this starts. I'm told the beginning is to my mother. I was thinking about, what, Kiplinger? Toilet paper's in there. We got it. It's up front already. Ready for me to just pack it in something. Yeah, babies, you are not the first to do so. Congratulations. If you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and what my lively childhood was like, and how my parents were occupied, and all before that, now before they had me, and all David Copperfield kind of crap, but I don't feel like going into it. If you want to know the truth, I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth. Catcher in the Rye.
I feel like I should listen to that again. Feels a little too real. All the stuff I've been doing. Going to see other places and hopefully not getting in trouble. I'm trying to think. Oh, I need water. I've been talking too much. Let's go back to the desk. Yeah, the box is right there. I don't want to forget the box. Again, the real concern is still going to be the cold products like milk, yogurt, anything that has to be chilled at the very least. I have cheese that I need to bring. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry mods. Unfortunately, if I do something like this, there's a influx of new viewers. It's just people. Corn and whiskey. None. I have been sober for over 330 days at this point. We're closing in on a full year. So I have not been drinking other than tasting whiskey occasionally. Not actually consuming. We had my liver checked recently. It looks the same as it did before, which is bad and good. Bad because I would hope there would be some improvement. Good because it hasn't gotten worse. As far as my liver levels, though, all the blood work, that looks good too. So it's fine. Also, a reminder, you can't read that, but it says opening at 1,000 subscribers. And this is a 17-year-old Glendula. Is it 17? Yeah, it is. Mizunara finished. I tasted it. I tasted a sample of it from Irene. Because she knows you shouldn't wait for whiskey. That's just my special pour. When we hit it, listen, computer, I didn't do anything. Relax. It just came open like, water, please. Hydration is key. Yeah, corn whiskey. Just like any person with this kind of collection and this sort of hobby, keep an eye on it. It's like anything else. Check your cholesterol, check your heart, all that. Seaweed. There's a thought. You're saying I should eat more sushi. That's what I'm hearing right there. At the very least, it's been all right. Speaking of, since I'm sitting at my desk again, I'm going to get a non-alcoholic alternative. Vote now. If you want a Blue Moon, hit 1. If you want a BRO, hit 2. So hit number 1 or 2, I'll add it up, or at least look at which has more, and then I'll get that beverage. 1, Blue Moon. 2, BRO. 1 for Blue Moon. 1 for Blue Moon. It's 2 for Blue Moon. Blue Moon's winning. I don't know if I can actually set a poll on this. Corn and whiskey. 2 for BRO. 3 for Blue Moon, 2 for BRO. There's a lot of people in here. I'm going to run out of hands. Whichever hit 5 first. So we have 3 for Blue Moon, 2 for BRO. If you get 2 more for Blue Moon, we got 1. That's 4. I need 1 more. We need 1 more 1 or 3 more 2s. This is getting harder for me to keep track of as I keep saying it. So 2, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to just wait and stare here. All right. There we go. Corn and whiskey. 5 for beer. Corn and whiskey. You can't vote twice. How dare you? We'll just do Blue Moon. That was ahead by a notable amount. Where? So I could have taken you with me, but that would have just been overly complicated. Here you are. For anyone who is not drinking alcohol, there's a Blue Moon out there that's not alcoholic. It tastes like a Blue Moon. Just to be clear. A reminder, it's birthday month. My birthday month. I am now 45. Halfway to 90. Yay. Oh, I should bring these. That's right. Dried apricots. I'm going to put these right in front of me so I don't forget them here. That'll be a good thing to have. Nothing wrong with it. No, both of these are great. Great options. And honestly, I had a Bureau recently. If I have more than one kind of beer thing in my fridge, I like to alternate. Like pick one and the other, pick one and the other. Thank you for all the likes, everyone. By the way, that helps. Again, YouTube. I'm a young buck. Yeah, well, I like to think I am, but with my bicep feeling the way it does right now, ugh, it doesn't look damaged to you, does it? Oh, it hurts, or it aches, because I was doing bicep stuff, and my left arm is weaker than my right arm, which sucks. There we go. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Blue Moon. I don't remember what size these are. I'm looking at the shoes that I'm wearing. They definitely seem a little big, but all things considered, so what? Yeah. I might have to return them. Certainly not now. Not right now. But when I get back, I might have to return these. Or Mama KillCo might have to return these, actually. I did not purchase these. These are a gift. How the heck? I don't know how this works. Ah. Sorry. This thing came slightly undone. Oh, there we go. If I poke at you, if you see me do this, I'm just trying to read chat. Because it is a very awkward spot for me. It's not a terrible spot. It's different. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters, you should. The songs are very catchy. And the animation is gorgeous. That's got a little bit of Korea in it, which is nice. Cinderblock IPA with a shot of Teeling rum cast. Can't hurt. Do it. Thick socks. I don't have any thick socks. That might be a thing, though. But I was looking at these things and pulling at the actual cords. They're just rubber bands, basically. They work, but not really. So I guess I was tugging at it too hard, so one of these popped out. Well, what I might do, well, we'll see. We'll see if it's worth the effort. But I'm definitely not doing it now, because I'm going camping tomorrow. Thunderstorm watch, everyone. Look out. A good reason for me to have done this on this method, because if I lose power, well, I'm still streaming then. Actually, my Wi-Fi will cut out. No, it won't. It won't be good at all. Corn whiskey, it's very good. It's not like amazing, but it's enjoyable. The songs really are what tie it all together. They have been stuck in my head for like 4 days, 5 days, and I've listened to them numerous times. It's a problem. I'm not worried about thick socks. I have regular socks. I have some gym sock type things that I can work my Adidas socks. Those will be fine. Right now I'm not wearing socks. So that might be part of the problem. These are just very cozy. Ridiculously so. What's in my backpack? Not much. I forget what. Oh, the sleeping bag's in there already. Post-storm sun showers now? All right. It's probably not going to hit my area. That tends to be the norm with this, is that storms are coming of some sort, and then it just like hits Providence because we're right on the coastline. So anything that gets close to us always seems to fizzle out, turn into rain or ice or something. I do like a thunderstorm, but it's so rare that they show up. I'm enjoying my, I'll give you a peek. There we go. Doesn't that look like a nice little place? Look at all this art. And look at that doggy. Look at that dog. All photographs I took, by the way. I think that statue was from when I visited Greg in... Where was he? It's when he wasn't in Illinois. It's when he was living in Illinois. So that was an Illinois museum. I might see a museum when I'm up there, too. I like to go to museums, or like actual museums or art museums. The art museum, well, the museum I saw when I was in New Hampshire was wild. Oh yeah, here's another one. Not a great picture, but that is the arch from below right there. That was some years ago. I should probably turn the screen off. It's distracting me. Like, look at all these great pictures I did. Oh, I gotta remember my medication. Very important. I'm glad we came over here and I saw this. Like, the big problem is going to be like fiber and citrus and vegetables. Like, I have no idea how I'm going to get vegetables in me for this trip. No idea. I take fiber supplements, which is good. I have apples. So we got apples and we have apricots, dried apricots. We have. Ooh, that's right. Hold on. Ooh, that would have been a big one. I would have been very sad about that. So, one of my simple pleasures of life. I'm going to have to transport these to something else because this is just too big. Which are fine too. No, I think I've had prunes and there's nothing wrong with them. They just don't do anything for me. So, I like apricots instead. Sorry, that's pretty loud. Dried cranberries. Amazing on oatmeal. If you've never tried it, this is my solution to when I was a kid and we had dinosaur gummies in our oatmeal. If you remember that, you remember that. But there were these nice little sweet treats in the oatmeal. They were just these little things, and then when they got wet, the little dinosaur gummy thing showed up. Dried fruits is awesome. So my adult solution for that is dried cranberries. It works superbly. Got to use a lot of them. I finished off my strawberries and blueberries this morning. What else? I have to figure out how to take mayonnaise with me. I thought about buying a small mayonnaise thing, but I didn't do it. Probably should have. I'll figure something out for that. Because I'm going to have tuna fish, I'm going to use mayonnaise. That's just the way it is. Vanilla, yep. I have brown sugar oatmeal all the time. The protein oatmeal. Everything's protein with me, by the way. Bah. I'm also bringing a can of tuna simply because a full can of tuna is 32 grams of protein. That's a pretty good deal. Just one can. And I ate the whole thing. Mail packets, maybe truck stop. That's an option. I'm trying not to be wasteful. That's the problem. But it seems like you go out to enjoy the outdoors and somehow you make so much more trash just by doing so. I think, let's see here. My brain doesn't want to work. I am going to attempt to make some eggs tonight, so scrambled eggs. I don't have any bacon of any sort, so that's a problem. That would have been a good idea. Oh well. And pasta with meatballs and sauce. I'll make some of that and put it in a container. So I have at least a couple dinners along the way. I'm going to eat out at least once or twice because the traveling. Like getting there, I probably won't eat anything, I don't think. Unless I do see something along the way. I'm a sucker for finding a place on the way. I do have rice, but I haven't made any. Like I just had rice recently, so I don't feel like eating rice again for dinner or for breakfast or anything. I didn't buy a thing of bread either, but that would have been a pain in the ass. I was thinking of like just having a loaf of bread and like eating pieces of it. I have butter. Butter's going to be an interesting thing to do. Yeah. So I could have made eggs and then put bacon in it, and then I could have made that a thing, but I didn't. Like making food is exhausting for me, everyone. I'm tired just thinking about it. So making dinner after this is going to be interesting because I'll have to double up with. I'll have to double it up with just making dinner. So I'll be making dinner and also prepping food for the trip. But just because of me driving so much,
I'll get to the location. I'll easily have something to eat that night. I might get lunch somewhere tomorrow on the way up. It's a 4-hour-ish drive, so it's going to be a distance. I have to make sure I have something good for breakfast tomorrow. So that'll be a bagel, egg, and cheese. With bacon, we'd be better, but I don't have any. The bacon I get, I'll tell you now, the bacon I get is like the pre-made stuff because I can't be bothered to make bacon. You don't understand. Like, people don't get it. It's like, well, just buy some bacon and make it. I'm like, no, that's exhausting to me. I was like, so I just make the stuff. I get the stuff I can microwave and I'm done. And it works just fine. It's not ideal. Get it any way you can, yeah. And it's such a treat. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid how much happier and better I feel from eating just eggs with bacon. I will enjoy. Yeah. Smile for me. Oh, that would always work on women too. It doesn't work very well on men either. But good try. Actually, people that see me here, I don't smile that often. I'm a grim individual. Yeah, heart matters. It's nice that you speak up about the bacon. Oh, it's so good though. Unfortunately. But if it's not on sale, I don't buy it. That's my thing. If it's not on sale, I don't buy it. That's where I'm at. Oh, I'm going to bring some of these with me, by the way. A Bureau and some Blue Moon. Nothing like having a beer in the woods. By a fire. Oh, yeah. I'm going to enjoy that. Stupid. I only wish I could bring some whiskey with me. I might buy whiskey. I didn't mention this. At least I don't think I did. But there's a place called Lost Lantern up there that does bottling for different distilleries. In fact, I have one. Hold on. Demonstrate, Brian. Show. Don't just talk about, show. So, we have a Lost Lantern here. Again, it's backwards, I know. But it's a Lost Lantern from Balcones. I haven't opened this one. I want to, but I haven't. And then we have a Lost Lantern here from Andalusia. Well, what a coincidence. So, of course, I'm going to go up there, and I may or may not have asked for information about contacting the people who own the place. I may or might not do something there. I haven't decided, but I want to get there. Yeah, if it's not on sale, it sucks. Well, I know some like maple bacon and stuff like that. I can definitely see some sugar impact. But yeah, usually for me, it's salty, delicious, savory loveliness. I try to get like the big slabs. Although breakfast bacon is good. I love getting breakfast. See, here's the problem, everyone. My big problem is I want to go experience the outdoors, but I also like food. And if I go somewhere else, I want to eat there. Ugh. Yeah, when was the last time I looked at the ingredients in bacon? How much sugar is in this? Oh, well. How much sodium? Terrifying. Let me put these together in front of me here. I'm going to have to put that together. Chips and salsa guy. Unless it's sweet. Chips and salsa are pretty good. I just a mess. My problem is exhaustion easily. I have to take the chip and I have to dip it in the dip and I have to bring it to my mouth. I'm tired. just like I don't like eating yogurt with a spoon because doing this is exhausting. Just take food, shove in face. That's how I work. That's how I work. It's awful. That's why smoothies are so popular. Blender, drink, done. I have to put it all in the blender, of course, but it takes 2 seconds. That is the least exhausting thing I can do, especially with the bullet thing I have. What else? Like and subscribe. It helps. It does. That is true. What else?
We're mainly in the food category right now. We're talking food. There are cafes up there. There are very likely diners and lunch places. I like a good diner. Diner breakfasts are pretty nice. They're both great and not great at the same time. It's the atmosphere, really. Let's see. No. Ooh, well, I have hot chocolate. I don't have any marshmallows. Dude, what am I doing? I don't have any marshmallows or marshmallow skewers. What? No graham crackers, no chocolate? What? What am I doing? 6% sugar by weight. That's nice. I like that. Give me more of that. Jalapeno over a candy bar any day. That's just me. I would do a jalapeno popper. I can handle that. Oof. I can't mute myself. Oh no. God, it's already been 51 minutes. Good God. We're doing pretty good as far as me, like, helping me figure out what I need. Like, just the cranberries itself was a big thing. I will definitely need those for my oatmeal. What else? Oh my God, Christy said, why do you and Kathy Huey is like, we make amazing food all the time. It's like, thank you. That's great. Vitamin C? That's an interesting twist. I was just, vitamin C in my mind is orange juice, but orange juice is also all sugar. You grown your own? What? How do you do it? God. Oh. Hydration is key. A reminder to everyone, this will not be relevant now, for at least the next week, but follow my Twitch channel, please. It's on Twitch. It's KillCo Mental Musings there, I believe. Did I change it? I don't recall. But I've been doing gaming streams on there occasionally. I did one earlier today. It was a grand old adventure. It started off very interestingly because I started the game and immediately there were bad guys nearby. Hot Ones is a good one. I've had some of their sauces, like the mid-tier sauce. I had the mid-tier sauce where everyone says, oh, this is really good. And it's the one they make. But I haven't had anything from them recently that's new. I have definitely not tried the Pepper X stuff. I enjoy spice that tastes good. I do not enjoy spice that just causes me harm. For example, the bomb is something I do not want to try. I would take like the tiniest amount to taste it, and then I would instantly regret it. Guaranteed. 3 times the vitamin. Jesus. Well, I don't eat oranges because they're disgusting. Like if you have to unpeel the orange, and then it is that kind of fleshy, gross thing that it is. It's like a juicy, fleshy thing with all these weird little spindly things going through it. It's I always had a weird time with having orange slices for soccer. But you gotta take it. Like, the fleshiness of this is so gross. You said be careful, this is the internet. Trust no one. I have no idea if it has that much vitamin C in it. It would be nice if it did. But I don't eat oranges. I don't drink orange juice. I don't eat jalapenos very often. I might have scurvy. Or not. There's a lot of vitamin C in most things. There's got to be some in apples, right? Maybe. I eat apples fairly frequently. It's all relative. Lemonade? Lemonade is mostly sugar. I know that one. It might help a little. I know lemon juice would be okay. You said lemons. I was like, lemonade. Ugh. Lemon, lime. Let's talk about all the citrus. Why do people even eat watermelons? That's a good one. Hot take. Watermelons are weird. Because it's mostly water. So you're just going, and it's water. With a slight hint of something.
Ever had one of those watermelon candies? Okay, take that flavor and then reduce it to like 1/10. And it's wet. That's what watermelons are. Oh, lemons and oranges. They are very familiar. They both look the same. Their flesh is the same. The freaking skin is the same. No limes. That's pretty close. Oh, my bicep. There's never a day in my life before, I started exercising where I thought, oh, my bicep will hurt. No, no, that's new. Ugh. Variants, genetic mutations. What if they mixed an apple and an orange together? What would that be called? Couldn't be an orapple. Orapple? Yeah, they do. No. I had the thought if I could make some kind of mocktail while I was up there, or make one and bring it along with me, but why? The Bureau stuff will be fine. Bureau of the Blue Moon. Thank you, Steve Elements. Oof. Do I like peanut butter for camping? I take issue with peanut butter occasionally, but I like peanut butter and jelly. Crunchy peanut butter. Don't give me that fucking. Anyway, I like peanuts. I like peanut butter and jelly. I don't always enjoy peanut candy. Like I do like a Reese's Pieces once in a while, and I have some Reese's stuff over there right now, which I could have. But peanut butter and me are very occasional. So I can't have peanut butter and jelly every day. But I am bringing peanut butter and jelly for this trip. Don't worry. And apples. A plum. All right. I'm waiting for someone to do it, man. We're in the era of genetic testing and tweaking. Not need to stay cold. Good protein. Yeah, it's been rough. Like thankfully stuff I use like peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish. Those are like standard lunch things for me. And and then we have like chicken sandwich stuff, but that's because it's in the freezer. Oh, I could make one of those for dinner. That's right. That wouldn't be so bad. Then I could make the other stuff at the same time. Hey, what a good idea. Oh yeah, heart matters. I know. I love that you have all this information about food and stuff. It's lovely. You live up to your name. Yeah, I buy peanut butter that's on sale. Unfortunately, I was looking into protein peanut butter recently. Because peanut butter is great, but everything I eat should be protein plus. Happens for years, then I had a point and instantly shut them off. Hardly ever since. Yeah, I had the same thing. For most of my adult life, peanut butter and jelly was not even on the table. But now it's just so easy. Like if I'm hungry and it's lunchtime, and as you all know, I sometimes just forget to eat. That's a fast one. That's one of the fast ones I can do. Other than the smoothie, which is also fast. That's my ankle, if anyone's wondering. Ooh. Oh. That's a dangerous thought. I'm like, well, I'm going camping. Maybe I should just make myself some cookies. Where'd that come from, Brian? I don't know. It's a great idea, though. I just don't have any chocolate chips. Curses. I should have chocolate chips around anyway for a quick little snack. You know, a little sugar rush, just chocolate chips. And peanut butter. There you go. Let's take some peanut butter and put it in the chocolate chips and eat the whole thing. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. What kind of cookies? I was just thinking chocolate chip cookies. Although, my preference of choice is not peanuts. It's M&M cookies. No peanut butter. Just regular old M&M cookies. I remember getting those for lunch in high school. That would be the ginormous, not quite fully cooked, not quite fully baked M&M cookies. Good stuff. All right, we're coming up the last 10 seconds. That was fast. Good God. Oatmeal raisin I can do, but I'm still not a fan of raisins. If it was cranberry, dried cranberry stuff, I could do that. But Raisins and me aren't great. We don't like each other. It doesn't like me. I didn't do anything to it. There you have it, folks. Thanks for joining me for an hour of this. Keeping me company before I go off into the woods tomorrow and into the mountains. I'll attempt to be back when I can. So, like, no guarantee about Wednesday, no guarantee about Friday. But as far as shorts and stuff and keeping everyone up to date with what I'm doing with that, I will be doing that to the best of my ability. Thank you all for joining me. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there.